As per Zipa, there are 32,690 SQL developers in US as of 2019. Their annual salary was 91,882, whereas for data scientist it is 101,556. If you are looking for a career transition, then stay tuned because I will be showing similar SQL concept that can be implemented using Pandas. A quick difference between Pandas and SQL. Pandas is a Python library, as I told you, for data processing and analysis, whereas SQL is a programming language for databases. So the view you are looking is SSMS, which is SQL Server Management Studio. So I will be showing some concept of SQL and replicating the same in Pandas. Starting with the first is basic SQL data fetching process. If you see, it's select star from table name. This is table name test. I'm using here Titanic data set, which is easier for everyone to understand because it is widely available. So if you want to fetch or get data records from SQL, you need to write this query, this select star from test, which is a table, and execute it. You will get the data what is there in the table. Note, this is a Microsoft SQL Server. The same can be done using MySQL and Postgres. The syntax are roughly same, but they change here and there a bit. Okay, so let's see how we can retrieve data from Pandas. Switching to Jupyter Notebook, this is the ID used by data scientist. Here you can import Pandas, different Python libraries, NumPy and all. So the first thing which we have to do is import Pandas. So to import, this is a syntax for this. I will run this and I will read the Titanic dataset, which is in this path. Don't worry about this R. This is just to convert the forward backward slashes to forward slashes because Pandas read forward slashes in the directory. So I will run this one and I created a dataset in df variable which is stored in the df variable. Now I want to see what is there inside df. I will execute this one and I will get all the rows and columns for the given data set. Cool. And if you want to see limited data set, you can use head function or head method. Run it. Head will give you top 5 rows. So 1 2 3 4 5 rows. If you want to do the similar thing in SQL, you have to write top 5 and you will get top 5 records here. Moving on to the next concept, which is filtering. SQL uses a where clause. Here I want to filter sex based on male. I will run this query and all the male persons are here. If you want to see all the records, star will get all the columns who are listed as male here in the data set. Let's do the same in Pandas. What I will do, I will filter out sex equals to male and I will run this. Here you will get all the records for the male. Next concept is get a specific column. So here I want to see names or name of the people. I will do select name from table. I will get all the names here. If you want to do the similar thing, you have to do the same, which is dataset dot name. here df dot name. If you run it, you'll get the names. Isn't it easy and simple? If you are coming from SQL background, it is very much similar, I think. Next thing, let's see sorting. Here I want to sort by name, so you can do select from table order by name, execute it, and you will get in alphabetical order AAA. If you do descending, you will get from Z to A, sorted order. Let's see the same in Pandas. Here tf.sortValues is a function. SortValues is a function where you can use a specific column to sort. Run it, you will get A to Z. Here if you add you will get in reverse order. You will get the data in reverse, which is starting from V here. The next concept, if I want to show you, is grouping, which is very important concept. If you group it based on particular column, you will get the count of the values as well as the values inside that. Let's see similar thing in Pandas, how we can do it. It is having a group by function and the aggregated function next to that. Yes, but it is giving you for each column which is the count, how it is grouped. If you go back to the values 52, 152 and 266 for male and female, it is for the entire data set. SQL thinks that everything it is fine and it is giving for all records, whereas in Pandas it is giving the 52 and 260 the same value except cabin and embark. Maybe the values are null there, so that's one thing we have to remember. Both filters both group by in a slight different manner. Okay, the next concept I want to show here is count. If you get how many records are there in your data set, select count star from table. 418 is the overall count. If you want to do the same thing, there is a shape will give you the count of the rows as well as the column. So there are 11 columns and 418 rows records, or I should say. So this is how this SQL is compared to Pandas. Instead of queries, Pandas asks for method functions. If interested, give it a try this weekend and then decide whether data science is for you or not, because it's a very simple thing and the concept are similar what you are used to use in SQL. After trying Pandas, do let me know in the comments how was your experience with it. Is it difficult? Is it tough? It's not for you. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.